We're back. I want you to know this, Norman Woodstock Spalding. I'm broadcasting from Skeleton Nation. I'm the greatest skeleton broadcaster. And I represent the state of the surface of the planet Earth, E-A-R, parentheses, T-H. I represent and I look exactly as the state of applied human wit with the surface of this globe. Right now, human wit, an application of invention and lifestyle and everything going on the surface of the globe and the way humans is living, appears as this. How do you like how you look? This is how you look. Something coming here would have a consideration for just mammal and the class of it and how you're a mammal as a human being and how you're living and your lifestyle would see you this. Very vulnerable, very fragile and weak, not behaving up to your own class of existence. The surface of the globe, humanity, all the lifestyles, all of them, any of them, each of them, taught from higher education. It's the reflection of higher education stomping the planet for, thousands of generations. Jesus spoke about it and said it was longer than Abraham. He said the influence of higher education was before Abraham. And you know how those people think Abraham's so great. A mark in time. Bah humbug. This stuff has been going on in human history since your shin bone is 8 million years old, longer than you've recorded it in written history. In fact, written history is the result of everything going haywire in written history going on before written history. Do you understand me? Now your own information echoes that loud and clear. Why in God's name is written history given so much validity with this globe right now? When your issues date it, and your identity dates it, and your pricelessness dates it. Why are you talking about the failure of written history? Why? You have so much success to speak about. Why are you not speaking about your success? Anything speaking planet Earth right now? Why? How could you mention your failure in any way, shape, or form? Or have any kind of a image of this place that it could fail or it's going to end or any other such damn dumb idea? Warming. Higher education. You know, here's what I have a great idea. I wrote it down here. As long as the currency systems of this planet are in the red, higher education's payroll is very slight. When the currency systems are in the black and there's a surplus to pay for the use of them, the humans can tap the surplus and pay for the use. You can only tax surplus that the currency system use is putting out, and it's not. Now, when that's not happening, higher education gets paid absolutely and damn near nothing. Maybe higher education needs to be removed for a while and not paid anything. Out. Not going to have any. Don't need it. False advice. False God worship. Too much strutting. Too much luxury. Too much dreaming of it. We'll take a simulator and go through each one of their heads. When we find out the dreams and stuff in their heads using a simulator, then by God we'll separate them like sheep and goats. What do you think? And neither one of those creatures is worth looking at anyway. So we'll throw them all out. Who cares about a sheep or a goat, right? We're human beings and above all that. No, when they just don't match the wits of mutual in a human mind and what has to happen here. And when they're not dreaming about what has to happen, mutualness and generosity and generosity and generosity and generosity. Oh, generosity has to live. Generosity. Oh, yeah. When that is not on their mind, out. What do you think? Now, Mao did that very forcefully in China, and it did work. There's got to be a way without shooting them to do exactly what Mao did in China. A lovely, passive, nice way. Where you wouldn't have to shoot them. Get rid of them. I don't know what they're good for. You couldn't get them to dig a ditch. If they can't do the most basic of tasks, how in God's name are they worth anything in the classroom? Will you tell me that? Higher education. What has to happen here is 4 more currency systems. Each UN-decreed nation. Now you will support those first, without even using them, with contribution and task and accomplishment. So there is something to use for collateral, to start the use of these currencies, and somehow pay the use of the Federal Reserve note, because the Federal Reserve note is in a position right now, it cannot pay for its own use, and it cannot pay to catch up on its own debt. You cannot pay the debt, the Federal Reserve note, using it at all. And these people are asking for more grant from it, and it doesn't have it. The Senate have tried to tell this country that so many times. As much as I am angry, you cannot be angry with any governmental position in this nation. They have told you so many times that you must have a confession for your lifestyle, and you're not doing it, citizen. And the challenge is to the citizen to have a confession of the lifestyle and get none of the above on the ballot, because you're bribing these people to keep the information that holds you up away from you so they can deceive you. And that's higher education is teaching nothing yet. They're teaching you all how to deceive each other. Dumb. You're not going to do that longer. I'll be back.